Oh. Surprise, not again.
This table is not very stable.
Apparently it's not. I remember it being more stable. I don't know what's going on.
It has a nice wiggle to it.
Well, Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to our Shabbat Shuvah, the Shabbat in between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. You're going to notice a few extra things in our prayer book just for Shabbat Shuvah. Before we get into it, though, let's light Shabbat candles on page 120. And Carol is going to come up here and light the candles for us. Is it 120?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try it once.
Ooh, yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, we got it first try last time, so let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Pretty excited about this. Yes!
Ooh.
The Shabbat curse has been lifted.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'halik ner shel Shabbat. Amen.
Amen.
Mm.
Thank you. All right, we continue on to 128 for Hine Matov.
Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad.
We move over to Lachad Odi on page 138. We're going to recite verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. When you arrive at 9, I invite you to stand to greet the Shabbat bride.
Lachad Odi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat mekabela. Lachad Odi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat mekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Yishmi'anu el yichad, Adonai echad, u'shemo echad, v'shemo tiferet v'litihila, lechad odi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela, likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh v'machshava tefila, lechad odi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Itorari, ki ma'orei umi ori, uri, shir daveri, kevod Adonai alayich mila, lechad odi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela.
Please rise.
Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam b'simcha u'tzala, toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, lechad odi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela.
Okay, moving on to Shalom Aleichem on page 142.
Okay.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharei, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei
HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzechem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We move into the Chatzik Kaddish on page 144.
Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalmadi rachotei v'yamlik malchutei, b'chayechon u'yom echon, u'chayet kol beit Yisrael, b'gala, u'vizman kariv, v'yimeru amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mevarak, Le'olam Le'olam Me'elmaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yipar V'yichromam V'yitnaseh, V'yithadar, V'yithaleh, V'yithalal, Shemei D'Kudeshav Arichu, Le'elam, Kol Birchata V'shirata, Tush B'chata V'nechemata, Damiran Be'alma, V'himeru Amen.
We turn the page for the Baruch Hu. When we get there, I invite you to stand with us.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMorach,
Baruch Adonai HaMorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMorach Le'olam Va'ed.
You may be seated. Ma'ariv Arvim. What are we doing for this one, Ross?
This is on page 148, and we're starting down on line 12.
Line 12.
Yes, it starts out with Uma Avir Yom.
Okay.
That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Hey, that's when the
6
isn't that
lines
when the,
from the bottom.
Isn't that when the brothers start off with when their version of?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, when they join, yeah.
Umavir yom umevi laiva, umavdil ben yom uvein laila, Adonai tzvaot shemo, El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, hamari v'aravim.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You'll hear a very different version of that on the holidays.
Yeah. Moving to the next page, 150.
Ahavat olam beit Yisrael amcha, amecha avta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu, otanu, otanu banu lemadeta, Ahalkein, Ahalkein Adonai Eloheinu, Beshachmeinu, Uvkukmeinu, Uvkukmeinu, Nasiach mechukecha, V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגה יומם ולילה, ואהבתך תסר ממנו לעולמים. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
We now move to the Shema on page 152.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu harvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha u'lechtecha b'derech u'shachbecha u'kumecha u'kshartam leod al yadecha v'hayu l'totafot b'neinecha u'ktavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, הייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Okay, we're now going over to Micha Mocha on page
Yes, we are.
158.
Yes, we are. Let's see. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar ba'kodesh, Norah tehilot osef eleh, Malchutecha ra'u vanecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Zeli anu v'yamaru, Adonai yimloch le'olam, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov, u'alo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Ka'al Yisrael.
All right, Hashkivenu on 160, 161. What was the plan for this one?
160. Well, I could do the whole thing, but I'm going to start at line 13,
Okay.
which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines from the bottom, where it indents on the page Ushmor Tzeitenu. Ushmor Tzeitenu avoenu l'chaim u'l'shalom me'ata v'yad olam Baruch atah Adonai Ma'porei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim.
Now we continue with the Shamru on page 162.
V'shamru
B'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasod et ha-Shabbat L'dorotam berit olam V'yuvein B'nei Yisrael Oti le'olam V'shamru B'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat L'dorotam berit olam Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz V'shamru B'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat L'dorotam berit olam Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash V'shamru B'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat L'dorotam berit olam. All right, we're now moving to the Amidah on page 164. And you gotta kind of keep lively on this one because we're gonna have some extra Shabbat Shuvah inserts on this one.
Okay, the inserts, some of them I will be doing, the ones on page 166, 168, and 170. The parts that you are reading to yourself, there is an insert on pages 176 and 178.
And there we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Hayel HaKadosh, Baruch atah Adonai HaMelech HaKadosh.
We will now continue silently until we reach 180 for Osei Shalom. You may be seated whenever you would like.
Osei Shalom B'Ramav, Uyasei Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Imru, Amen. Osei Shalom B'Ramav, Uyasei Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru, Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael.
So for this Shabbat Shuvah, I have a story for you. It involves one of my favorite characters who goes by Rebbe Pinchas Glickbard. It's one of my, his character that I made up. He's kind of like a wise fool, though. So the Rebbe Pinchas Glickbard, he's traveling to a new city, and he's gotten a little lost. He's not quite sure where he is. And he's dismayed to see before him a crossroads, and he has no idea where to go. But then he notices a young boy sitting there reading a book, and he feels lucky because maybe this young boy knows where the city is. And so he goes to the boy, and Rabbi Pinchas Glickbard, being an old and venerable person, treated the boy quite rudely and said, you sir, where is the city? And the boy says, well, there is the short long way and the long short way. And Rabbi Pinchas Glickbard, without missing a beat, says, well, the short long way, of course, is shorter. And the boy says, it's that way. And so Rabbi Pinchas Glickbard just goes the way the boy tells him to. And sure enough, he can see the walls of the city quite soon after he starts that way, and he's relieved. The city's pretty close, and the walls get bigger and bigger as he gets closer and closer. And he gets up to the wall, only to realize he's nowhere near a gate. It's just city wall as far as he can see from the left to the right. He has no idea what to do next. And so he realizes he's got to walk back. So he walks back to the crossroads, and there it is, that boy, and he's furious. And he says, did you not tell me this was the short way? And the boy said, but it's also the long way. And Rabbi Pinchas Glickbard said, okay, so which way is the other way? And the boy says, it's the long, short way. And so he takes that way, and it's a long way, but it gets him right to the gate of the city in a short way through. And Rabbi Pinchas Glickbard realizes maybe he was a little too foolish and was a little too curt to this young man. But the point of the story is that during the days of awe, as we're reflecting on ourselves, there is the long, short way and the short, long way. And both ways take you there, but one way is different than the other. And I hope you find your way as we move through these high holidays. Thank you. It's a quick one, huh? Okay, we're going to now move on to the Misha Berach, which is on page 371. And before Ross sings it for us, we're going to list the names of the community members who are in need of healing. And then take Ross off. And they are Tina Mink, Chris Converse, Jennifer Estridge, Ian Clift, David Tobias, Kitty Flagel, Lindsay Raber, Micah Purdy, Cheryl Ambriani, Laura Allen, Susan Super, Mary Jo Robinson, Melba Cook, Emmy Webb, Stephen Lamp, Russell Crass, Bill Ross, Alan Friedman, Russ Nog, Norma Haas, Ray Ellis, Judy Cantor, and Diane Kaplan. If there's anyone else who you are thinking of, please say their names out loud in your hearts. (371).
Mekor habracha ve'imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu, mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We now move to the Elenu, which you can find on page 586 of your prayer books. And when you arrive there, I invite you to stand with us.
I'll be doing the one on the bottom.
Right, thank you, Ross. The one on the bottom.
Alleluia, Shabbat Ladon HaKol, Vate Gedula Leotzer Bereshit, Shelo Asanu Kigoye Haratzon.
של הארץ, ומשה וקרוב בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת תזור, וגבהם אלוהים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, במחכנו את פסולתו, הכתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום, להשוות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת, אין עוד. אלוהינו גבילך אלוהינו ירום בזכר. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
We now move to the mourner's cottage, which you can find on page 598 of our prayer books. In our own community, we're thinking about these yard sites: Neil Bloomfield, Mariana Clift, Eugene Mannheimer, Sam Taker, and John Willis. We're also thinking about the victims of 9/11, which is tomorrow. Is there anyone who you are thinking of? Please feel free to say their names out loud or in your hearts.
All the victims of COVID.
Please rise or stay seated as is your custom. Zikron Livracha, with them may be for a blessing. Yit Kedal, Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, Dema Divracha, Teviam, Lik Machute, Bechayechon, Uvyamechon, Uvchayerachol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala, Vizman Kari, V'imru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mivarak, Ve'olam Ulomei Almaya, Yit Barak, Ve'yishtabak, Ve'yitpa'ar, Ve'yitpramam, Ve'yitnaseh. V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shemir Kudusha, Barichu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'elmam v'imru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'ya kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Osei shalom v'imrumav, huya shalom, aleinu v'ya kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, amen. Okay, announcement. So we're still in the middle of high holidays. So we got a lot of things going on Sunday. Well, I guess tomorrow we have our text study at 10:30. And then Sunday, we have a family program. Anyone's invited at 10 on our Zoom room. And then at 12:30, we have our Keter Avot Imahot program. And that's where we honor our members who are in the cemetery. And we'll be cleaning their gravestones. So that'll be at 12:30. On Sunday. And then at 3 p.m., we have a new program called Reverse Tashlik, being run by our Social Action Committee. And we're going to help clean up Cheney Lake. It's a national program. Everyone who's part of Reverse Tashlik will be cleaning something up around a body of water on Sunday. So that's our Sunday. Pretty exciting, a lot going on there. And then Erev Yom Kippur will be on September 15th at 7 p.m. And you'll be able to experience it on our YouTube channel, Alaska Judaism Media. And then the day of Yom Kippur will start at 10:30 with morning services, and then we will have a Jonas discussion with our own Nathaniel. Thank you, at 1 p.m. on our Zoom room, and then we will start Yom Kippur afternoon services at 3 p.m. and go until It is. And then that'll be it. All right, that's what we got going on so far. Anything else? Am I forgetting anything?
Yeah, there's Wednesday minion.
Right, Wednesday Minion at 8.
Right before Yom Kippur, it's great.
Okay, at 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning, we meet over our Zoom room. I'm sorry?
8 p.m. on Wednesday morning.
No, 8 a.m. Shoot, I'm way off. Way off. 8 a.m. Don't come 8 p.m. 8 a.m. On Wednesday morning, we meet every Wednesday for a morning minion. I think that's all the announcements I've got so far. I can handle so far. Until after Yom Kippur, I can handle some more. I feel like. All right. We got closing melody.
Well, I was going to do one, but we already did it, so we'll skip to something else.
Uh-oh.
Page 625.
620.
Adon Olam.
Oh, I was gonna say we're in Adon Olam. Adon Olam territory here.
Yes, we
625.
are. Yes, we are. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra V'nasa B'chefzo Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nigra V'acharei Kichlot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora V'hu Haya V'hu Hoveh V'hu Yeh B'tifara V'hu Echad V'ein Sheni L'hamshir Lo L'hachiram B'li Reshit B'li Tachlit V'lo Ha'oz V'ha'misra V'hu Eli V'chai Goali V'tzurchem Li B'tzara V'hu Nisi Umanos Li V'nat Kosi B'yom Ekra B'yado Akid Ruchi V'heiti Shan V'ha'ira V'im Ruchi Geviati Adonai Li V'lo Ira.
Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And
Shabbat Shalom.
next time this week, I think we'll be a little more relieved, right? Yeah.
Next week this time? Yeah.
Next week this time, next Shabbat, yeah. We'll feel a little lighter, maybe. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm ready.
Oh, no, okay. Still a little